It's the Go Mike podcast where the mic is gold and this is a podcast. I'm your host, Mark Paul, and today we got No Jumper. Really, we got Trell and Almighty Suspect. Alright, so I'm sure everybody have learned about what happened this past Wednesday on No Jumper on the At the End of the Day show. So basically, there was a video of one of No Jumper's hosts named Almighty Suspect. There was a video that popped up of people saying that they snatched his chain, and Almighty Suspect, he responds and say, "Hey, this is an old video. That was actually my friends playing a joke on me, and my chain didn't get snatched." All right, so that should be the end of that. But at the end of the day, you know how they like to joke around. They like to joke around so much, and that's what really makes the show, is how they are very comfortable joking around with each other about practically anything. At the end of the day, that's the show that brought me to No Jumper, because honestly, I was never a No Jumper fan. Like, I was never a fan of a white dude that sets up and interviews nothing but black people and get them to tell their business. I really wasn't a fan of that, because Adam kind of comes off to be as a culture vulture. It's like, I don't think he really gives a damn about black people, but he knows what black people can bring to him, so therefore he's tolerating black people. But he's like a culture vulture, so I really wasn't paying any attention to the initial No Jumper show. But when they brought At the End of the Day, I don't know what made me start watching it, but it was a show, where they had Trell, Duno, and AD just laughing, having the good old time, just joking on each other, and I was crying laughing. I was like, oh yeah, this is funny. I could get with this, because I like to laugh. But in the midst of Almighty Suspect clearing his name about, getting his chain snatched, on the At the End of the Day show, Trell brings it up. And with Trell brings it up, it created a big fight. Not physical, but a big verbal fight between Trell and Almighty Suspect. And honestly, I don't understand why Almighty Suspect was so mad at Trell. But we're going to get into the video and try to find out. Boom. There's the video. Now let's get into it.
Hey, can we talk about some real spicy shit that's going on?
Let's talk about it. Get JBP something to complain about. Let's go.
It's spicy. It has got to do with this shit in here.
Okay, so Trell did end the prior conversation to talk about this. So let's continue.
Clips already went over it.
Uh-oh, what happened?
Man, your boy Almighty.
Oh,
Somebody took that nigga chain.
You see, AD, he's already with the giggles. Oh. But let's go.
I have not done any kind of research.
I'm just trying to, cause it's.
And honestly, I don't even know what AD is laughing at. It's like Trell just brings it up, and AD is just automatically starting to laugh at it. I don't know. I really don't understand what he's laughing at. But let's go.
I'm gonna just go with my nigga and say his shit didn't get snatched.
Recently?
Recently.
Oh, well, look, let me tell you.
If you can't show me the chain, you got the chain, and he don't want to show his jury, I'm just gonna go with Almighty.
Well, bro, look.
You see what Trell say? He didn't come out joking about the situation. He said that if the party that's saying they took it can't produce it, and then he's gonna go ahead and go with the homie and go with what Almighty say and say that it wasn't taken. So I don't see no problem with that, but maybe further along in the video is where the problem comes. But let's go.
We was on the stream and I didn't know he was watching. And all the chat was like, talk about it, talk about it. I was trying to leave this shit alone. And then he sent me pictures and was like, pull this up. I'm like, I ain't about to pull the pictures up. If you want to, straight your case, nigga, then call in. So we called a nigga, and he said that he turned it in to get this skull piece that he as a deposit. So that's what Almighty said.
Okay, so look, Almighty literally clears it up why he can't produce the chain. He turns it in, and just for a deposit for a new piece. It's like, well, it's nothing wrong with that, especially if, you know what I'm saying, you don't got money to just be wasting, or you just don't want to waste money, and you got something that is really owed to you that can be of value for, that you can turn in to get something new. It's like, why not? But let's go.
So he turned his jewelry in, and then another nigga went and bought his jewelry, and now they saying they snatched his chain?
He said the person that had his chain in the video was his friend, his homeboy, with his money.
Yeah, but then I seen today that remember I sent the link.
All right, so this corroborates what I was saying. Now watch Adam dispute these claims. Like, he calls and get mad at Trell, but watch Adam disputes the claim that his friends had his chain.
Group chat that dude went on his story and was basically saying like, no. At least from what I saw. Let me read the quote. As long as we're getting super fucking messy here.
I mean, because if it's me, I'm going to get on there and say, I got your shit. This is how I got it. I did the whole little thing. I finna be going back sitting on subliminal.
Okay, but this is what was...
See, it sounds like Trell is really defending the dude. He's like really on his side. Like, come on, man. That ain't really what happened. He really is defending Almighty Suspect in this situation. And you got people like Adam that is kind of saying that it's bullshit. But let's go.
In the Reddit, Baby Chapo, the Edgar who allegedly stole Almighty's chain, calls him out to show any of the jewelry. Almighty responds with death threats, allegedly. Almighty said Baby Chapo was his homie on Cuhmunity this week. Someone is lying. And then on the Baby Chapo Instagram story, he wrote, @suspect, I'll cash app you 5 bands if you go live with any of your jewelry. At least the glass Cartier watch. I ain't going back and forth either. And then he wrote,
okay, so basically Almighty's homie that he claimed took his chain is calling bullshit on this. He's calling bullshit. He's saying BS. This is not true. He's not saying what is true, but he's saying that it's not true and offer him money to go live with his jewelry. But that's really not saying that his shit was snatched. And I'm still trying to figure out why Almighty Suspect got so mad at Trell when you got Adam22 literally going on his buddy page and disputing his claim that his homeboy had his jewelry and they were just playing around. But let's go.
kill me for what? You should flip the people that took your shit. Lord, please keep me safe. Man, it ain't easy being on No Jumper. People just start talking about your business. This is wild.
I mean, damn, you have another psycho employee here.
Is that what made Almighty Suspect so mad? Is that what made Almighty Suspect so mad? He called him a psycho employee? Like, come on, man. Let's continue.
Got shit going on in the streets.
You saying you think him and Flacco are a good pair?
Now these motherfuckers, and they on the show together. Like, bruh, what the fuck kind of Monday show y'all got going on, bruh?
Gina, we really did it to her with this
Let's
crew.
hope the Monday show make it to 100.
Well, no, Gina doing whole sessions. She got shit going on too.
I never seen it.
God damn, Flacco, Almighty, they got his chain snatched. Come on, Almighty, bitch, I'm trying to, you better come in here with them chains, nigga, oh God, you better
He
come
said
in.
that listen.
Is that what made him so mad? Because they are, like, after Adam disputes his claim that his homies took his chain, and now Trell have a different perspective on it, and now he's making a light joke about it. This is a light joke. He's saying that he better come in here with the chains. That's a light joke.
Yeah, he
Come in here with some new shit. You better come in here with that skull.
Almighty, if you want to say something, call me right now. I'll...
And look at Adam really trying to instigate it, saying if you got something to say, you can call me right now. Like, look at that. But he chose to get mad at Trell. But let's go.
Put you on the phone because I don't like the idea of him not being able to say his
Call
case
that nigga then.
about something this serious. You
Call
want to
that
call
nigga.
him? You probably watch. If he wasn't watching before, he's watching as of right now.
Damn, dog. You better come in here with that skull.
Hey, you know what I told Kev? I said, you can wear a skull shirt in between times.
And look at AD. AD made a worse joke than Trell. AD said that if he don't have the piece, he can come and wear the skull shirt, a skull shirt. Like, what type of crap is that? Like, AD's joke was, like, fucked up. All Trell was saying that he needs to come in with his jewelry so we could just basically get to the bottom of it. And he's still saying it in a joking manner. But let's go.
You gotta wear a skull shirt, bro, to get that shit in there. Cause, bro, damn. See, I ain't wearing no change. Y'all not taking no motherfucking change from me.
Same. That's why I don't wear a chain, just so I can't get a foot.
Oh, cause they gonna mark you out now.
Oh no. They're gonna die.
Cause he listening to this shit, homie. He ain't
He looking at his phone right now, like
like, bro, they called you, bro. They called you.
he probably playing tetherball.
They were like, it's Adam. You got a promotion. I lied. Where's your shit?
And there go another shot from AD. There go another shot from AD. It seems like Trell was just really, he wasn't even really joking super extra about it. He was just really just bringing it up because it is a topic. And you got people like AD that is actually making jokes about the situation. It's like, why didn't he get mad at AD? Why didn't he get mad at AD and chose to get mad at Trell? But let's go. Maybe it's something that I haven't seen yet. But let's go.
You gotta come in with some fake change.
Please leave your message.
See, because this is what's happening with No Jumper getting bigger. Before, kind of a smaller crew, you got AD ready to catch a body for Flacco. Now AD is like, suspect. I don't know. It's
Batman,
too many people working. I can't be done.
Batman ain't watching over this shit no more. You want to fuck somebody up? You go ahead and do it. AD gonna sit right here.
So if Batman was watching, what you would have did? The first thing you would have did.
What?
If Batman was watching, what was the first thing you would have did?
I can't say my
to
secrets.
help him. What was the first thing you would have did to help?
I can't say my secret.
I have a message to all the rappers out there, and this is not saying that this actually happened to Suspect, but if you're a rapper and you get your chain took or you snitch, come to No Jumper. We will make you a host. It's okay.
Look at that bullshit. That's why Joe Budden and them kind of pressed him, because it's like everything is content to them. To him. It doesn't matter if it's personal. It doesn't matter if it makes a person look bad. It doesn't matter. Apparently, it doesn't matter if it might get somebody killed. You know, as long as it's content and it's viral, he's good with it. But let's go.
Oh, shit.
What?
They don't like it.
Nah. You on your own, buddy.
What? Even John's like, no, man. He's not doing that.
Can't even shake hands no
The whole
more.
cast was snitching. All right, no, but if you,
The
get your
snitch
chain,
pod.
if you get your chain took and you decide I want to be a YouTuber, I'm not going to hold it against you. I'm going to say that.
Who's the?
I don't give a fuck.
So he's not a rapper no more.
I'm not saying that this even happened to Suspect, and I like Suspect's music. I've been a big fan of his music for a long time.
Fuck, what's it called? Name me one song.
I'm with the shenanigans and the activities.
That's a line.
That's a line.
Well, no, but that's the name of the song as well, I believe.
Yeah.
Y'all don't know either, so. I thought him and Frosty were hard back in the day.
They definitely were part of my house party era.
Honestly, I don't see it. I don't understand what made Almighty Suspect that mad at Trell. I mean, if anything, he should have been mad at AD because AD was the one making multiple jokes. But I'm going to let this play out because I really can't see what he was mad at.
Hell yeah. Anyway.
Talking about music, this one guy in the streets.
All right, so I'm guessing that's it for the video. Tell me, am I missing something? Am I missing something in this video where, you know, Trell did something extremely disrespectful to the dude? But that was the exchange. Now, here's the video of Almighty coming in and him and Trell actually getting into a confrontation about this. So let me play the video.
Almighty, what up? We still on the show right now.
What's happening? Hey, where that Trell at?
I'm right here.
Oh,
See? He fucked up right there. He fucked up right there. I'm cool. Where that nigga Trell at? And who you got saying, ooh, AD. Just with the ooh. So I'm going to rewind it and I'm going to play it again.
Almighty, what up? We still on the show right now.
What's happening? Hey, where that?
So he knows that they are on the show still. He told them that we're on the show right now still, which I believe he still knows because he knows that the shows last for 2 hours. So if he's seen that part, he knows that the show is still going on. But let's go.
I'm right here.
Oh,
And here go AD with the instigating. He always talk about how his homie is the punstigator. This the AD-agator right here. Talking about, oh, and everybody knows in the ghetto that, oh, will hype somebody up to get their wig split. But let's go.
Hey, look, like, you feel me? Like, I know this my new job and all that, you know what I'm saying? But, like, I just want to tell you, fool, like, I know you be, like, doing the little jokey joke shit, and I feel that, but I feel like my AD went about it the right way, you know what I'm saying? Like, they was spamming the comments with the shit, and he called me and said something about it, but the nigga just hop on that bitch like, oh, he got his shit cut. He got it, whatever. Like, bro, like.
Wait, so when did Trell do that? Trell didn't do that neither. He just simply brought the situation up, and initially he was defending him. Initially he was saying, nah, this ain't happened. I'm riding with Almighty. But he did bring it up. Is that what got him mad? The fact that he brought it up anyway? Could it have been a better way for him to bring it up? Would have been this sensitive if AD would have brought it up. But let's go.
The man, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't feeling that. That's all I'm gonna say. Like, I'm gonna talk to you more, you know what I'm saying? Like, when I see you in person, but that's all I wanted to say. Like, I was.
Strike number 2, telling a nigga what your problem is and then saying, I'm gonna talk to you later on about it in person. Like, what is that supposed to mean, bruh? Like, that you gonna talk to me in person? Like, I felt like I could have been offended in that situation if it were me. It's like, homie, like, what you, like, you stated what your problem is. Like, what you need to talk to me in person for? You just said what your problem is. So, like, what is it, homie? But let's go.
Feeling that, and I'm gonna talk to you about it.
Man, look, check this out, man. Whatever I said is a joke. You feel me? And that's how it is, and that's how it's gonna be. Like, ain't no nigga gonna finna tell me they finna talk to me, nigga. You feel me? Hey, look, ain't no nigga finna talk to me about talking of how I talk, nigga, what I'm doing, nigga. That's a joke. If you can't take it, then fuck it, bro. You feel me? That's it.
All I'm saying is, bro,
Ain't no all you saying. I'm taking it as this, and that's it. When you see me, you can do whatever you want to do. Matter of fact, bro, come up right here right now.
All right, Trell.
All right. Yeah. On the set. All right, yeah, for sure.
All right.
Yep.
I don't know if y'all can hear in the background, but there's somebody that is off camera saying, yeah, pull up. So, Trell's not alone. Trust me, Trell's not alone. And it didn't end there. It did not even end there. I have another video of them speaking about the situation after the show when they're on AD's situation called the Cuhmunity, and they have Trell there, and they're going to talk about the situation. So let's get into this video.
Cut and broke my damn headphones.
That nigga's so bad his earmuffs.
He's so mad his earmuffs is in here.
I ain't gonna lie.
Let the chat load the fuck up, man.
That was one of the best fights I ever seen in my life.
Oh my God.
It was amazing.
Blow after blow.
It was blow after blow.
Look at how these two grown ass men are hyping this situation up. And you got Trell just sitting up, sucking his thumb, looks like, just chilling, while AD and Pun is just hyping the situation up. But let's go.
He come with the strongest one-arm hook ever. Down goes Almighty.
Somebody said, let's go!
Down goes Almighty.
Let's go. Tiny Cub, talk to him.
What's the deal, man?
Talk to him.
Down goes Almighty.
Man, I know y'all niggas seen that shit earlier, man. You know, that nigga came in, you know.
Shut
called
your ass
in.
up. Tell them what they want to hear. Fuck.
See how AD, he literally be instigating shit like, like we're in middle school. He's instigating the whole thing. We know that there was some drinks involved, and you know when drinks get involved, people kind of get beside themselves and kind of, you know, they say a little more than normal. But we got AD, these grown ass men, AD and Pun, sitting up hyping this situation, and it sounds like Trell was trying to come at it like a, you know, in a better way, and AD says, "Fuck that. Tell them what they want to hear." So let's continue.
That nigga came in, you know.
Shut
called
your ass
in.
up. Tell them what they want to hear.
Fuck that nigga, you hear me? Nigga got me fucked up calling in, nigga. Did you lose your motherfucking mind, bro? I'm like, hold on, I'm at no jumper. I don't even want to get fired from this shit. This is really my job. I start thinking about the job like, this nigga lost his motherfucking mind, bitch. Is you crazy? Bitch, you only in that motherfucker because of me, nigga. Them niggas is not fucking with you, nigga. Them niggas is fucking with you because of me, nigga. A real one brought you in here and stamped you because these niggas don't even fuck with you. Just talk about it. But AD barely fuck with your motherfucking ass. You feel me? Now bring your motherfucking ass in here to talk on the show. You even started your own little raggedy ass show off the whole little shit. You feel me? And you gonna call and you gonna be sitting trying to get on me, get you sensitive about the weak ass thing.
Even though I'm saying that AD and Pun is actually instigating, but it still just seems like it's all in good fun. It still seems like it's all in good fun, regardless if AD and Pun is instigating it. It just sounds like they are just having a good time, and I don't think I can fault anybody for just trying to have a good time. But it's just like Almighty wasn't having a good time, so I guess everybody can't have fun. But let's go.
We just playing about the weak ass chain. We don't even give a fuck about the stupid ass chain. It's just a joke. You feel me? But
It was a joke,
yeah,
man.
man, go get this shit back from the Mexican nigga, cuz. You know what I'm saying? It's still a joke. You
Hold on,
feel
we'll turn it
me?
off real quick. Turn it right back on. Hold up. Camera tweaking. Hold up. Too much.
Uh-oh.
It's too hot.
Is it back?
It's about to be back. Hold up. There we go.
There we go. We still tweaking?
No, we ain't tweaking. We
All
good
right, we
right
back.
now.
All
Yeah.
right. Hey, man.
Now, I don't want to watch this whole thing, but I do want to fast forward through some of it because I want to get to a certain part where they actually call Almighty suspect, and, you know, him and Trell have another verbal back and forth. So let me get to that part.
Gonna stop talking about it. I mean, that's my strategy. You're not putting poop. I really don't fuck with you. You feel me? You gotta know what's going on.
Yeah. Let's go.
Hold up.
Y'all know
I'm
what
calling
time
Cub.
it is.
So they about to call him.
Let's go.
Hey, that nigga finna get on the phone like, hey, fuck you, nigga.
That's all good.
And look at Pun. He already setting up. But it still sounds like they are just joking. But let's go.
Whatever you say, bro.
Fuck
like,
you, nigga.
That's stupid as
Hold
fuck,
up.
but it's all good. Yeah,
Can you hear me?
Hello.
yeah.
Hey, Almighty, we on the stream right now.
Hey,
cuz.
Almighty, what's up, cuz?
What's on there?
What's
What's
up,
the
my
deal?
boy? You good?
What's that? Yeah, I'm smooth.
Talk to us, man. We got T-Rail right here, by the way.
Man, I'm in this motherfucking club.
Talk to us, man. What happened
You know what I'm
tonight? What happened
saying?
tonight, man?
I hope everybody didn't steam down, and calm down. You hear
Feel
me?
me, feel me.
You hear how T-Rail is checking the temperature. He's saying, I hope everybody has calmed down because, you know, misunderstandings happen. A lot of times, you know, people just really just don't understand another person, so that's how misunderstanding happen. So right now, I don't think it's all in bad blood, but what's gonna happen next, it's like unrepairable.
Look, bro. I wasn't even mad. You know what I'm saying?
Alright, you see how Almighty initially say he wasn't really mad, but let's listen to what he says after that.
But all I'm gonna keep reiterating the same statement. And look, this is just how I feel. I wasn't tripping on you speaking on it. But what made me mad is, bro, the lack of.
You heard how he said, I wasn't mad. I wasn't tripping on you speaking on it. I was mad because of, like, which one is it, homie? So which one is it? Like, did you not see all of the rest of those people on that show joking and making all types of statements about this situation? But you chose to go after T-Rail, a person that is handicapped. We all know that T-Rail only have one working arm. He has one working arm. So are you mad at T-Rail because he brought the situation up? Or are you mad because they were joking about the situation and made you look stupid? Because all T-Rail did was bring the situation up. You had other people making jokes about it. So it's like Almighty Suspect literally proved what is always known about light-skinned niggas and how sensitive and temperamental they can be. Like, I didn't hear nothing T-Rail said that warranted him to call him while he's still on the live stream to check him. Like, he didn't say nothing that bad. All he did was bring up the situation, lightly joke about it with other people. Other people made worse jokes about it, and he said nothing to him. But he made it his business to single out T-Rail, the guy that literally have one working arm, to zone in on him and kind of like tell him about himself when you had other people sitting up doing the same thing or maybe even worse. And I'm not going to go ahead and get into the whole video on the community because I'm sure everybody already know what happened and how this shit played out. I was just simply trying to figure out what made him so mad to make him reacting that way. And still to right now, I don't understand why Almighty Suspect wanted to go at T-Rail like that so hard. And I truly believe that maybe T-Rail's handicap has to do with why he singled him out when there were multiple people making jokes about him. They singled him out, he singled him out to have a problem with him and didn't have a problem with the rest of the people. And that's what I have a problem with. Niggas always want to take advantage of who they think is weak. Like, if you ask me, AD's jokes was worse than T-Rail's. He should have came at AD. But AD got both of his arms. So, you know, that there's chances that AD, you know what I'm saying, might put some work on him, you know? But the chances of T-Rail putting work on him is like 50-50. Like, T-Rail would have to have a hell of a left hook for him to win any fight, unless he's fighting somebody else with one arm. So, fighting T-Rail, that don't get you no points. Punking T-Rail, knowing damn well that he can't defend himself, does not get you no points, homeboy. So I'm going to just go ahead and end it here. Not going to spend too much time on it. It's the Goat Mike Podcast, where the mic is gold, and this is a podcast. I'm your host, Mark Paul, and I'm out.